What's going on, everybody? Bowman 1951 here. We are finding ourselves back again in Peabody, Massachusetts today at the FRESH PULLZ card shop. They are doing a special card show today within it for autism awareness through the Doug Flutie Jr. Foundation. I've got a 2-year-old about to start a battery of tests for potential autism, so this hits near and dear to my heart. Let's head on into the show, see what it's all about, talk to a few people, see some nice cardboard, donate to this wonderful cause.
Break it down. Break it down.
All right, so we are here with Yash at FRESH PULLZ, the card show today. I have been a follower of Yash on Twitter for I don't know how long, at least 6 months, and I had no idea. We finally met up today in person. Said she's been down at the Best Flippin' Card Show before, but we've never really run into each other. So, Yash, tell us why you're here today at the Autism Awareness for FRESH PULLZ.
I was diagnosed with autism when I was 9 years old. So this is the first time I've ever set up at a show because it is for autism awareness, and that is something that's very dear to me, considering that I am on the spectrum myself.
And how have sales been your first card show?
It's been pretty good. Made a few deals on some higher end stuff, some lower end stuff. Not as much. People are like looking for more other sports, but that's fine with me.
What are your PC items that you have? Who do you like to collect?
So my main PC is Benintendi. So I have 5 main PCs, but the biggest one is Benintendi, obviously.
What do you think about Benintendi leaving the Red Sox and going to Kansas City?
I was devastated.
Same here. I still miss them.
So I also collect Steven Strasburg, Nolan Arenado, Michael Chavis, and Alex Verdugo.
Oh, and Chavis left us too.
Yeah, I know.
Just happy Jackie Bradley Jr. came back. All right, thanks so much, Yash. So I'm here with False Alias at FRESH PULLZ, and he's going to tell us more about the show and how it came about.
Yeah, sure. Thank you. First things first, April Autism Awareness Month.
I did not know that. All right.
Yep. So that's
good start.
One of the first things that we put into account. We also have a good, friend that goes by Tommy from the Tommy Knows Best podcast.
Okay.
He is autistic, and he came to us and he was like, we should do something, for autism awareness. And we decided to put something together. I do have a little brother who is autism, who has autism. We used to raise money all the time for Autism Speaks. We would do the Walk for Autism down at Suffolk Downs. And so we just decided, we wanted to bring Card World into it, and this is what we obviously if you pan out that way, you can see it's a quite the crowd.
Right. I think there's only one thing I'm disappointed by today, that Doug Flutie himself is not here.
Yeah, we tried to get him here. We do, I think, have a couple of his people here from the Flutie Foundation.
Awesome. Hey, good enough.
But we're currently, we're trying to raise $5,000 for the Flutie Junior Foundation for autism awareness. And I think sitting at, what time is it here?
1 o'clock?
1 o'clock. We're at about $2,600 so far.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations, guys. I loved
you.
every minute of it.
Thank you very much. Appreciate you.
On the phone again.
You want a freshly too. That's what size There's one more behind you. You guys gotta walk.
Here we go. Everyone's going live on their pages.
I spent about 2 hours here in total and saw crowds come in and out all day, but it was pretty steady, just like it is here, painting through the room. We'll give you some ambient noise throughout the room instead of blasting some music in the background, showing off some more singles here. It's not a video of mine without showcasing some Tom Brady and, of course, his successor, Mr. Mac Jones. I have spotted some bargain piles as I decide what to go through. Stick around until the end of the video. You can see exactly what I picked up here. You may have noticed I'm peeking through some glass here. These are the showcases at Fresh Pulls themselves. They're a card shop, so they're obviously selling a bunch of their cards as well. And here is some more higher end. More of what Fresh Pulls has in their shop. If you ever catch yourself north of Boston, probably about 15 miles north of the city, come check them out. Great people with an amazing shop here on Route 1 in Peabody. Back over to the show floor to show off some of the 20 or so dealers that were set up here.
I love my new home, but it might be too Victorian.
If I'm recalling correctly, this was Yasha's table or the one right next to her. I can't quite remember. Just decided to flip through a bargain bin here on video to show everyone what some of the dealers were out selling here at Fresh Pulls today. All right, we're going to do a little tour of the Fresh Pulls studio. About to go on the podcast. What's going on, man? Your name?
I'm False Alias here at Fresh Pulls.
I know the other guys by name, Jeff,
Yeah,
Bert.
yeah.
Did not know yours, I'm
So I
sorry.
go by False, but my real name's Nick. I'm the musician
I'm
here.
an AV geek anyway. This stuff's beautiful.
Yeah, I put this all together for them. I do all their content, like their online stuff. So anything, all the videos on YouTube and Instagram and stuff, that's all me. I do all their editing and stuff for them. A lot of the music that you hear, on all our videos, I produced all that stuff.
Oh, wow. No way.
That's my.
You have an audio background.
Oh yeah. I'm
Audio
a musician.
engineer. Or,
Actually, if you look up at False Alias Music, that's that's all my music there. So you can
It's
look
like a
that up
label?
on- I'm not under a label. I'm full,
Independent.
But but
Nice.
all over YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, False Alias Music. Yeah, it's hip hop, country. You know what I mean? Like everything. Very versatile when it comes to my music.
Don't believe in numbers, but there's other times and places for conspiracy discussions. If there's no common ground, there's no coming around. If there's no common ground, there's no coming around. You feel that full circle?
Very cool. And what do we got here on the walls?
So this is like our memorabilia portion of the shop here. We got all
I'm
the...
always drawn to Titty Ball Game. and of course Brady.
Yeah, we got some good stuff in there. I can actually throw on the light if it works better for you. But, yeah, this
A game used puck here.
yeah this room had like when we first had the podcast idea, they were sleeving and top loading cards in here. And I was like, guys, we gotta make this the studio. Make this the podcast studio.
Yeah.
Get this podcast. The thing about podcasting, it's like great for after the fact, but I set them up to like live stream the podcast. So every Tuesday night we have trade night here. At 6:00 we just go live on Twitch and YouTube, like play-by-plays of trades that go on and stuff. So it's pretty fun.
Oh, yeah. I've been trying to make it up here with the pandemic and everything. I just never did. And I want to make it to one of these trade nights.
First came aboard, my wife worked on Tuesday, so I wasn't able to come down, but I swapped her schedule out, so I was able to come down. Because I got 2 kids. So,
Same here. It's really tough during the week.
It really is.
Let's hop on this podcast.
Yeah, let me
and,
gather up the guys. I'm going to gather up Maddie and I think Rob. You know Rob?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay, cool. And then, let me go get them
great.
and we'll get
He's our
started.
next guest. I actually do not know who you are. The boys do. I'm Matt.
Jeff.
Jeff, nice to meet you.
Go by Bowman 1951.
Bo-
Love card shows so much. I ended up starting the best flipping card show out of Woburn, Massachusetts.
Oh, nice.
A year ago, we were celebrating.
I know
our-
that's still one show. I'm sorry that I have not attended yet. I still want to attend. I'm going to. I know
Well-
the boys are always there, but I will be there.
Yeah.
I promise you. So let me ask a question. Do you have vendors just locally, or is it? You have people flying in, let's say from, I don't know, Tennessee.
No, so they stretch as far as Rhode Island, upstate New York.
So
you guys.
is it mainly New
Hampshire.
England, maybe
all
New-
New England?
New
yeah,
England,
and
yeah.
That was one of the reasons I wanted to get a 2-day show going. I'm going to start reaching out to vendors all over the country just to see if they're interested in coming in. Nobody's going to come in for a 4-hour show on a Saturday morning from Tennessee. I don't think.
Yeah, that's a
But
good point.
Get them out here for 16 hours of shows over 2 days. And
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point.
Yeah.
You brought a
little
card
gift, yeah.
for this event today.
What is this?
We actually, if you want to give it over to Rob,
Sure.
he's the one who
It's a 2002 Contenders ticket, Tom Brady.
Oh, wow.
I had it ready to go off the PSA, and I was just like, I've got 10 of these. Why?
10 of these?
Yeah, I'm a big. I have 600 to 700 Tom Brady cards.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Jeff, we appreciate it, man.
Yeah, Jeff,
Very
thank you.
much stuff.
So what do you think so far? Is it a good turnout?
Oh my God, this is wonderful. This is my first time in the shop too, so
What do you,
I had to.
yeah, tell us about the show. Tell us about your vibes, what you think, what's different, unique.
I never
We
expected a
want
recording
constructive
studio in a
criticism,
card
too.
shop. So just this alone is blowing me away.
Yeah, it's cool,
Tons
right?
of space. I love how big it is. You can set up a card show in a card shop. This is
Yeah.
wonderful.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I love you.
Love you too.
Thank you.
Go Fresh Pulls.
Thank you so much for that. That was awesome.
Thanks, guys.
That was a lot of fun.
right, it's time to do a little recap of what I purchased today. Never a big spender out at the card shows, but I do love the color match greens, and I'm trying to load up my Tatum's PC. So we grabbed a bunch of those. Got this nice green. Got these all in a lot. Love the look of that select. All clear for takeoff. Hoops, inserts, and we're gonna end it on Jaylen Brown rookie card. So that's it from today's Fresh Pulls show. All right, so if I sound like a broken record, I probably mean it. Card shows are so important to me. The community, just seeing people in person beats anything on just shopping on eBay all day and being a recluse in your basement collecting cards. So amazing, amazing experience here at Fresh Pulls today for autism awareness. We will see you at the next video. Bowman 1951 out.